Functional breathing. We spoke about why we need it, so let's talk about how we do it. First of all, we want to connect our breathing with the muscles that are being used. So our diaphragm, our abdominal muscles, our lower back muscles for our core, and our pelvic floor. So let's begin. This is just one of the ways that you can do this, so let's try it together. If you sit nice and tall in your chair, and we're going to push our hands together. No effort behind that now, just hands are joined together. Big inhale and exhale. On the next exhale, we're going to push the two hands together and concentrate on the biceps. So inhale. Exhale, push the hands together, push, 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 and feel that in the arms, that tremble in the biceps, the top of the arms. And relax. So don't worry about which breath you go on, just go on the exhale each time. So next time we do it, we're going to start to move down our awareness towards our center. So if you can feel your ribs expanding as you breathe, and then arms and chest, feel the compression here as you breathe out. Relax on the inhale. Push. Push, 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 push. Feel it in your chest. Relax. Next one, we're going to add the back. So feel the arms, the chest, the back. Just bringing your awareness to those places. Inhale. Exhale, push, 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 tense the back muscles. Let your whole upper body be tensed. And relax. Shake out those arms if you need to. Could be a bit of tension in the arms there. So isometric contraction, that's called, and really good for building muscle, but you won't see very many people doing it in the gym. We're going to go back again to the start. We're going to work now, feeling in our biceps, our chest, our back, but also now feeling the tummy contract. Okay, so inhale. Exhale. Push, 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 push. Tense that tummy. And relax. Next one now, I want you to clench your pelvic floor. So before we do that, we're going to tense the whole way down to the pelvic floor. But before we do that, we're going to make sure we can tense the pelvic floor on its own. So nobody can see you do this, so we just have to trust that you are. If you tense your pelvic floor muscles, it's like you're stopping yourself going to the toilet. So clench and relax, clench and relax. So you're stopping yourself and then you're allowing yourself to relax. Okay, so that's your pelvic floor contracting. We are going to connect that to our breath as well. So if you start from the start, hands together. Now don't worry if this doesn't happen the first time. Getting awareness into these muscles can take a little bit of practice, so keep doing this in your own time. And once you get the feel for where those muscles are and you can use your breathing to connect with those muscles, we can move on to the next stage. So, okay, back to the start. One last run through. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're pushing, pushing, pushing through the arms, chest, back, tummy, and pulling up the pelvic floor. Are we ready? Inhale. Exhale. Push, 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 push. Chest, back, tummy, pelvic floor. Squeeze. And relax. Okay. So very basic. Connecting your breathing and your awareness of the muscles that are involved in the pelvic floor. So that's step one of Diastasis Rehab. Our core strengthening, core stability, core balance, all of those core important things. Your core basically is the area that we spoke about, diaphragm on top, pelvic floor on the bottom, posterior chain is your spine and what's connected, and at the front then you have your abdomen, your abdominal wall and all the muscles that are connected to that. So in general, when we're talking about core, that's what we mean, and this helps to stabilize that area and get some awareness and control back there. So if you have any questions, please please feel free to ask anything at all. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know, and we can learn together. It's super exciting to be working with women and to be able to impart some information that maybe we don't know already. It's incredible how much information can help influence your experience in menopause. Often the fear of what's coming is worse than the actual situation. Also, in this country, in Ireland, we don't generally have a situation where we speak to our parents or grandparents about their menopause journey. And I was lucky enough to have an open parent who was quite willing to tell me and to help me learn from her too. So your genetics, your parental pattern is important. It kind of gives you an idea of where you might be headed, but also now that you have and we have more tools to understand ourselves a bit better, we can change that course and make it smoother if necessary, hopefully. So join me again next week and we'll go on to the next topic. Let's see if anything comes up in the questions between now and then that becomes a little bit of a bridger before we move on too far. So keep in touch.